Hello Sagittarius, this is your December forecast. Happy birthday to you! I hope it's going to be a wonderful year ahead for you. Let's break down this month into little bite-sized pieces. For the first few days of the month, we've got Venus and Mars here in your 11th house. When Venus and Mars come together, this is a balance of energy, the female and the male energies. And for you, it's happening in your 11th house, Sagittarius. So this is a great time for friendships, for getting together with people, for working in groups, for completing a project, and also a great time to really be thinking about your dreams and your wishes. And Sagittarius, you certainly have got those big dreams. So really think about that for the first few days of the month. On the 5th of the month, we've got Venus going into your 12th house. Venus in the 12th house, this is a lovely time for just doing things, sometimes some things peacefully, quietly, for delving into anything in the metaphysical, esoteric field, which would be more astrology, tarot, numerology, all of these areas. You may find a real deep enjoyment in going deeper into that spiritual side. But particularly the main thing is just enjoying having your own space and being alone, just from time to time. And we've got a lot going on. Of course, it's birthday month. Not only have we got Saturn in your sign, which I know you're all aware of for the next couple of years, but we've got Sun for the first 3 weeks and Mercury for the first 9 days. So with Sun in your first house and the Mercury, this is a really good time for looking at how you communicate with people, how well you listen, how well you feel you are being heard by the people in your life. Maybe it's a good time to develop more communication skills. This is a great time for speaking, talking, teaching, sharing information. It's a time, Sagittarius, where you shine your light out into the world. So just a really great time for you to focus on yourself and that whole inspirational energy that you naturally have, Sagittarius. See if you can bring that out of you more, because the Sun is going to help you. So on the 10th of the month, we've got Mercury moving into your second house. So we've got a lot of focus this month in your first house, Sagittarius, which is all about you, and your second house, which is about your finances. So with Mercury into your financial house, this is a good time for looking at contracts, deals, negotiating a deal, getting a really good bargain for something. Mercury in that house is really good at getting a extra bit off that nobody else can get off. So it's really good for that. It's also a good time for communicating about work, about business. Maybe you come up with maybe you do some research, good time for researching any kind of new money-making idea. Maybe a passive money-making idea that you'd like to get involved with. On the 11th of the month, we've got a lovely new moon, Sagittarius, in your sign. So it's happening in your first house. New beginnings, Sagittarius. Great time to get rid of the old, get rid of all the things that you don't need anymore. And it's a new you being born. Whenever a new moon comes into your first house, it's an opportunity for a rebirth, for something new to come from you. So it might be new hairstyle, new clothes, new way of speaking, new way of presenting yourself, new way of presenting your work, your business, how you are. But this is a new broom sweeping clean for you, Sagittarius. On the 22nd of the month, we've got the Sun coming into this second house, shining a light on your finances and also giving a little boost of confidence, self-confidence. The second house is about you and your confidence levels. So this Sun energy should give you a real burst in that area. On the 25th of the month, we have got a full moon happening in your 8th house here in Cancer. So a full moon in the 8th house. This could be some kind of a financial project coming to fruition. Maybe you've been applying for a mortgage or some kind of insurance situation, or maybe a tax situation, somehow coming to fruition, or a light is shone in that area and you can see what your next steps are. Could be some news about an inheritance, about some money from someone else. If you've been waiting for a grant or a visa or something like that, there could be some news, something happens, the next step evolves and you can move on. It's also shining a light on intimacy. Are you allowing people close to you? Or are you somehow flitting from one experience to another, which sometimes Saggies you do. So this is an opportunity to see ways in which you can connect more deeply with people, and that could be exciting. And for those of you in that sort of area, it could also mean going deeper with your sexuality. And on the 31st of the month, great news, Saggies, Venus, planet ruling love and money, goes into your sign. So that's exciting. That makes you more popular. You're going to be more charming. You can attract more people into your life. And it just brings peace, brings harmony, brings nice things when Venus is in your sign. So we've also got going on a very benign aspect all month, which is Saturn trine to Uranus. Saturn here in your sign, trine to Uranus. This could be a business idea that you've had for a while and haven't been able to get it going or not known what the next step was. Yes, comes together. It could be something coming together by way of you making a hobby into a business. You get the idea and you now can move it along and it can make you some money. It could also be something nice happening in connection with a romance, connection with just some kind of pleasurable activity. This is a great possibility for you this month, especially easing some of the effects of some of the Saturn energy that maybe some of you have been going through. So we're still under this influence of Uranus square to Pluto. Yes, I know. So many of you have been experiencing big changes in your financial situation and learning how to take control of that and not allow it to get out of hand in any way. So it's going to be an interesting month. It's birthday month. Make the most of that lovely, glorious new moon for you on the 11th. And if you'd like to have a birthday reading and have me look at your chart and the aspects coming up for you this year, I'd be delighted to hear from you. Please don't forget to watch your 2016-2017 forecast for Sagittarius. And I thank you for listening, and bye for now.